As Dr. King once stated, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. We all have voices, so why not use to fix these problems?
You see, from pre-kindergarten up to 12.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mahana Gurung. I attend Trojan Middle School and my principal is Miss Branch. Like Dr. King, I have a dream. Look around you, on your street, on your city, or maybe even on your country. What do you see? Well, I can tell you what I see. I see people living in tents, under bridges and freeways. I see people stealing food and getting arrested just so their children can eat. I see sick, malnourished adults and kids not being able to seek the medical attention that they need. And years leading up to 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King looked around and saw those same problems and fought nonviolently for those people. Poverty is a really significant issue and is also a worldwide problem. I think that this issue is still at the point where everyone can take part and be aware of. But first, let us contemplate and ask ourselves, what is poverty? Poverty is hunger, poverty is lack of shelter, poverty is being sick and not being able to see a doctor. Do you think that people should live like this? This issue has been around, but people just don't seem to care, and we need to change that. It's been 55 years since Dr. King gave a speech that had such a big impact on the world. Yet, the situation for the poor, our healthcare system, and even our education system has not been fully realized. Dr. King's dream of improving the lives of the poor and granting equal access for our health and education system has not been granted. My dream for today's generation is to eliminate poverty and grant equal access for our health and education system. On June of 1968, Dr. King set up the Poor People's March in an effort to gain economic justice for the poor people of the United States. Poor people set up tents in front of the Washington Mall in hope that the government would give them economic justice. In one of Dr. King's speeches, he stated that it is estimated that we spend $322,000 in each enemy that we kill. My question is, why are the top government officials more focused on wars than the people here in America? Why can't they use that money to help the poor people? My solution for this type of problem is similar to Dr. King's. I want the top government officials to take our population of homeless people, failing schools, and healthcare system very seriously. But this will not happen if we don't use our voice for political action and voting. Like Dr. King, I have a dream. I believe that someday the homeless people will get the attention that they need. I believe that there are still some kind and compassionate Americans that will arise to someday be one of our leaders, and maybe even help the homeless. But we have to work together in hope that this dream will be granted. We need to have hope. Even the littlest amount of hope can make such a big impact. So why don't we get up and take a stand for our country? Let us therefore join hands and grant everybody the justice that they truly need. I hope that I can motivate at least one person to take a stand for our country. Once again, like Dr. King, I have a dream. Thank you.
All right.
We just heard from the future Dr. Mahana Gurung. of these young people in Washington, D.C., addressing all of us from the podium